Hello, my name is David Bennet. I'm a United States Marine Corps veteran. I joined the service to make the world a better place, and I've seen the United States as the land of the free and the home of the brave. And while I was in the service, however, I truly began to appreciate my First, Second, Fifth, and Sixth Amendment Amendment rights. Well, as a service member, you are not allowed to speak out against your chain of command. You are not allowed to keep your weapon on you unless you are training on duty or guard duty, theater or in theater or overseas. And when talking to a psychiatrist, you are not allowed to inform them about any illegal actions you may have taken without fear of reprisal from not only your chain of command, but the mark that you will receive once you get anything other than an honorable discharge. I've had good friends who have been confined to the barracks, sent to the brig up to 3 or 4 months before their trial because they were deemed a flight risk. This newfound appreciation of my rights of being an American citizen is what keeps me determined to uphold the oath that all service members take before they jump on the planes, buses, or trains that take them to their basic training or boot camp. I, David Bennet, swear to protect the Constitution of the United States from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And as a citizen and a veteran, I deem the act of corporate lobbying to be a threat to the First Amendment rights of the American people. Because the Supreme Court has bent the laws of this country to give corporations the rights as people, the sense a corporation cannot physically speak, money has become their voice. Well, the way that I interpret this law is that in our society today, we have allowed money to become speech. And the voice of the few, it now outweighs the voice of millions of everyday Americans. And I would like to point out that corporations are considered to be people under law or under the current administration, and many of these corporations are multinational corporations, and since they have no citizenship, next time a major corporation would like to donate any dollar, yen, mark, euro, or other form of currency to any public servant for a personal political gain, I would like them to publicly inform the American people where they get their raw materials, what nations process them into goods, where their merchandise is sold or assembled and sold, or where their services are provided and for what purpose. And not only a financial cost to the corporations, but also what is the human cost as far as working conditions, wages, and quality of life for the participants in that company's endeavors down to the last ditch digger. After which, I would expect them to release their paperwork proving that they are a valid American citizen of the United States as a corporation, not as a group of individuals. And in the event that these national individuals cannot prove their citizenship, they should be denied the right to participate in the American political process. Also, I am personally appalled at the Supreme Court's decision to actively facilitate the assassination of the American political process, but that's a story for another time. Also, on the darker side, this past week, a brother of mine, Scott Olson, who served 2 tours in Iraq fighting for the American dream and upheld the values of honor, courage, commitment, not only to the Marine Corps, but to the American people, and for that was shot in the head with a tear gas canister at near Point Blank Range in Oakland, California. He was sent to the hospital in critical condition with a depressed skull fracture and brain swelling. Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers over the next few days. Myself and the other occupied Marines, we protect the Constitution, not the institution. Woo!
Yeah.
Yup.
Good job.
Thank you.